Welcome to little old Wales, the home of picturesque national park Snowdonia, Hall of Fame TV series Gavin and Stacey, and the town with the longest name in all of Europe. Wait for it. I'm not even going to try it. But apart from their stunning views, great sense of humour and complicated language, Wales still has a lot more to offer, namely in sport. Wales have been incredibly successful in a plethora of sports over the years, including in rugby, where they've picked up 28 outright championships since 1893, in darts, where they've picked up 2 World Cups, and in cycling, where in 2018 Geraint Thomas became the first Welshman to win the Tour de France. But a sport that Wales have struggled at internationally in the past is football. 1876, England 4, Wales 0. On the 25th of March 1876, Wales became the third ever international football team as they lost to England 4-0 in their first ever game. (1900) Big clubs founded. Around 1900, big name clubs such as Cardiff, Swansea and Newport were founded, going on to become 3 of Wales' most known clubs in the modern era. 1958, First World Cup. In 1958, Wales qualified for their first ever World Cup, a terrific achievement. What's even more impressive is they reached the quarter-finals and only got knocked out by the eventual champions Brazil, who was spearheaded by a certain 17-year-old, Pelé. (2006) Gareth Bale. On the 27th of May 2006, a star was born. Gareth Bale made his professional debut for the Welsh national team on this day against Trinidad and Tobago in a 2-1 win. He would go on to become Wales' best ever player in their history. 2016 Euros. In 2016, Wales qualified for the Euros in France thanks to Gareth Bale's brilliance. They then went on to reach the semi-finals, unprecedented for them, beating the likes of Belgium along the way, who at the time were ranked as the best team in the world according to UEFA. 2022 World Cup. In 2022, Wales reached their first World Cup in 64 years in the controversial country of Qatar. In Gareth Bale's last dance for the nation, sadly they couldn't make it past the group stages. But what can Wales do to improve their pretty unremarkable footballing history? To find out, I went along to a Category A/Professional Academy tournament hosted by Cardiff Met University at Kincoid campus. As well as the hosts, fellow Category A side Pennybont were involved, alongside professional academies Cardiff, Swansea and Newport. I watched many of the games and was incredibly impressed with the standard of play on display. The level of talent shown by the players involved was outstanding, although not all that surprising since they belong to the best academies in the south of Wales. However, what was surprising is that the eventual champions were Pennybont, one of the 2 Category A academies involved in the tournament, the level below professional. But how can these kind of tournaments benefit Welsh football in the future? Well, by elite clubs' academies attending these events, they will play against other elite academies, providing stiff competition. The more these talents are challenged at a higher level, the quicker they will develop, as they're being pushed by not only their teammates but their opponents too. In addition to this, scouts and coaches will be in attendance at these tournaments, spotting players to bring to their own clubs. By bringing players to their clubs, they allow them access to the best facilities in the south of Wales, ensuring their development. Not only does that mean they could go on to be important figures for their clubs, but also the Welsh national team. Just like when Gareth Bale broke through into the team, one of these youngsters could be the next star to work their way through the system into stardom. Thanks for watching.